Look, see, I think in one day cricket, the number 4, 5, 6 are very, very important numbers. Some of the greats of Indian cricket, they've batted at that number. So I think it's a very crucial number. But see, for us, it's important. Whoever that 4, 5, 6 are, they get enough game times. And of course, if we have a bowling option in those guys, nothing like it. But honestly, for me, it's important for them to have as much game time as possible. We've got a lot of candidates, for that number. But it's a good headache to have, and a good competition within themselves. To come out and play and perform. If you see, that's probably why I mentioned about that middle order, because it was important for them to put up a performance like that. Everyone in the middle order, whenever they got an opportunity to bat, they performed, and they got the runs as well, and they batted in the difficult situations as well. Like the last two games, if you saw, we were 40 for 3 odd, and then from there we had to build the innings. In both games we managed to do that. So it's a good sign moving forward. Yeah, I mean, look, honestly, I can't tell you about Test cricket, but certainly he has impressed everyone with his bowling in this particular series. And we were looking for someone like him to come out and bowl those overs in the middle and get us those breakthroughs. And we saw that clearly, the way he bowled in the last two games with a lot of pace. And we could see that he was getting something out of the pitch as well. Look, from the team's perspective, I think it's a good sign. That he was able to come out and do that. He is definitely a prospect for the future, no doubt about that. But honestly, I cannot tell you about Test cricket because that's not in my hands. What other positives? I think the biggest positive was obviously our bowling unit. And bowling unit, I mean, if I have to, differentiate the fast bowlers and the spinners, I think they did a great job in this particular series. Along with Prasidh, Siraj was outstanding. The way he bowled with a lot of pace again, with the new ball and in the middle as well. Shardul played a couple of games, bowled well in the middle, got one opportunity to bowl with the new ball. And then Deepak, I was very impressed with his skills as well. Like, the way he swings the ball. I think the entire bowling unit who played in this particular series were quite impressive. I must say that honestly. I think it was great to see the way they came out and bowl, and then not to forget the two little guys, Kuldeep and Chahal. Both, Chahal played the first two games. We wanted to give him rest and get Kuldeep in to see what he has to offer, and I thought he bowled brilliantly. I think the old Kuldeep, I can see the glimpses of that coming back. He was flighting the ball, bowling those googlies, getting the batters to nick in the slip, and that is what he's done in the past. These kind of stuff that I'm speaking of, he's done that in the past, and it was good to see him bowl that way. Obviously, he's playing in ODI after a long time, so he got hit for a few runs, but that didn't really matter. Honestly, I told him not to worry about all those kind of stuff. You just need to get your rhythm back, and we are here to support you. I think those two guys as well, and then not to forget Washi. I think he did the job, in the first game. But again, he was a little off today and the game before. But that can happen. You can go off the radar quickly as well. But that doesn't really matter. I think he's the guy for the future. Bats pretty well. We saw that today. Again, all rounders are like gold in India at the moment. So we have to handle him carefully. Everybody, all the guys who have not been retained will be glued to the TV, watching what is happening. But I'm certainly keeping my phone off but yeah, jokes apart, I think these were challenging pitches. If you see, today was the highest score of the tournament of the series. Getting to 250 was a very very difficult task. You saw there was lot of help in the pitch for the seamers, for the spinners as well. Lot of bounce, spin, and having played so much cricket in India, I've not seen anything like that, especially in limited overs format. But it was good. We loved every bit of it. It was a bit challenging, yes. But I thought, playing on pitches like this can only give us that confidence that we need when we are challenged, when the conditions are challenging. So I think, all in all, I think all three games that we played had different challenges. The first game was played on black soil, so it was still, pretty slow, but still doing a bit. But these two matches, the last two games that we played were on red soil, which is why you saw a bit of bounce and pace. And there was a lot of seam movement as well, a lot of lateral movement that we saw in the game. So yeah, it was challenging, and I think we can take a lot of confidence from this series because, as I said, was challenging conditions, and to come out on top feels really great. विराट कोहली को कॉन्फिडेंस की ज़रूरत है, क्या बात कर रहे हो यार. अरे भाई देखिए, आई थिंक 100 नहीं बनाना वो अलग बात है यार. उन्होंने अभी साउथ अफ्रीका में सीरीज़ खेली, उन्होंने 250 रन बनाए 3 गेम में. तो आई डोंट सी देयर इज़ एनीथिंग रॉन्ग, एंड द टीम मैनेजमेंट is not at all worried about that. What we were worried about was how we will be challenged in the middle overs, and I thought our middle overs batting in this series was really good. हमने अच्छी तरीके से बैटिंग की, कंडीशंस के हिसाब से बैटिंग की. हमने बात की थी इस बारे में काफ़ी समय से कि मिडल ऑर्डर को उतने चांसेस नहीं मिलते बैटिंग करने के लिए, क्योंकि टॉप 3 बैटिंग करते. तो अभी ये सीरीज़ में आप सब ने देखा कि हमारे मिडिल ऑर्डर ने किस तरीके से बैटिंग की और कितने अच्छे तरीके से सिचुएशन रीड करके बैटिंग की. तो ये हमारे लिए एज ए टीम काफ़ी पॉजिटिव चीज़ थी. तो इसी पॉजिटिव चीज़ को लेकर हम आगे जाना पसंद करेंगे. या आई थिंक दैट योर क्वेश्चन मेक्स अ लॉट ऑफ सेंस. दैट इज़ व्हाट वी वर लुकिंग फॉर इन दिस पर्टिकुलर सीरीज़, एंड moving on from here forward as well, we are looking for a lot of these individuals to stand up and take that responsibility and bail the team out of difficult situations. I think we today we saw Shreyas Iyer, the way he batted, got 80 odd. Rishabh Pant came out and